Thank you for joining us for this first in the series of Aligning to Love series. The Aligning to Love series is something that we'll be doing about once every month. And the nice part of it is there's nothing for you to do, even though we will give you some things that you can do to help you to align to love. If love is important to you, if love is the strongest power in the world, then aligning to it and working in harmony with love is something useful to do. And what we're doing here is we are allowing you to align whether you do anything or not. Just by listening and being here part of this video, you are getting aligned to love. We're doing that naturally and normally as we're talking with you and as you're watching this. In fact, this was started before you watched the video or thought to look at the video. It started with our intention to begin the process of aligning you and others to love and all of our surrounding to love. It may be useful and helpful to discuss what we mean or what you mean when you think of the word love, because you could ask all kind of people what they mean by the word love, and everyone has a different definition. And I'm reminded of what my grandpa Vetter would say. He'd say, if you can't put a word on a chair and see it, then you don't have a clue what anyone else means by it. And love is one of those words that you can't put on a chair and see it. And so you don't have a clue what someone else means when they use the word love. So it's useful to ask ourselves some questions like, how do we define love? And does that definition of love work for us? Is it practical? Is it understandable? Is it workable? Can others duplicate it? Can others do it when we explain it to them? How usable is it? How much sense does it make? Does it make sense physically? Does it make sense mentally or emotionally or psychologically or metaphysically or even spiritually? And how to practically demonstrate and experience love. The practical experience of love will be a blessing for you as we continue to align you to love through all of these monthly videos. I'd like to say that I came up with this definition that I now use for the word love, which is unfortunately it's not true. I used to not use the word love because I knew I didn't have a good, practical, transferable, explainable, and usable form of the word love. About 10, 15, I guess 20 years ago now, I don't know how long ago it was, a friend of mine, Jerry Stocking, shared with me, or shared with everybody, a good meaning for the word love. And over the years, from sitting with it and using it and practicing it, I realized that it touches on every single level. It touches on the physical level, touches on the mental level, the emotional level, the psychological, the metaphysical, the spiritual level, the visible, the invisible. It touches on all different levels. And the word that he gave me, a one-word definition of the word love, and it's probably been something that's changed my life more than anything else that I know. And it can change yours just by simply doing the little practice that we're going to show you by continuing being a part of this Aligning to Love series. The definition of the word love that Jerry gave to me so long ago that's worked wonders in my life is the word inclusion. Love means inclusion. Now think about that. Unconditional love we've all heard about. Regular love we've heard about. But when we understand that the word love means inclusion, it can shift everything in our life. Inclusion is real easy to do. You can simply get the feeling. Just sit for no reason whatsoever and just feel the feeling of what it feels like to include something. To include. Just get the feeling. Just the little exercise that I ask you to do is to take 15 minutes a day, 5 minutes at a time. You can do it 3 times a day or take it one time of 15 minutes and just sit and see, hear, and feel what the word inclusion, and just feel it. So you can sit and feel inclusion. And you can feel inclusion for example, as I'm sitting here now, including you, I'm also feeling inclusion for the printer that's right here. I'm feeling inclusion for the monitor for the computer. I'm feeling inclusion for the desk that's here. Feel inclusion. Just feel it as it's inclusion. Just include it all. You can include family. You can include work. You can include friends. You can include strangers. You can include food. You can include anything with no for or against. There's no right. There's no wrong. You can include right and wrong. You can include them without any charge for them. Just sit and relax and feel the feeling of inclusion. You can include your mind. You can include your thoughts. You can include your body. You can include all things. You can include everything. So this is the first of our transmissions of Aligning to Love. And I want to thank you for being here. And I'll ask you to practice just sitting and including. It doesn't matter what you include. Include more and more. Include the cars that are around you as you're driving. When you're at work, include everything around you. Include it all without any judgment. Just include it. Just feel the inclusion of it all. As you include it, it will remove the charge of resistance that keeps us separated. Include separation. Just include everything. So thank you for your time, and we'll see you next month. Appreciate you being here, and I hope this really is a blessing to you as I enjoy feeling your presence and feeling you included with me. So until next time, align to love more and more every day.